Hello everyone, I'm ImKibitz and welcome back to Dyson Sphere program, Rise of the Dark Fog. Where last time we started a new game and got absolutely obliterated. So we're gonna start again, on the same seed, except this time we're gonna enact the pro strategy of not dying. So, got a little starter base here like we have in the last couple videos, and our tech is just getting started here. So we have like thermal power, we have a little bit of plasma stuff going on, drones, missile turrets, and whatnot. And I'm rebuilding our automation bus just to get our basic equipment, like belts, the sorters, smelters, assemblers, and all that kind of jazz. And because we have basic turrets and things automated, we're not super worried about the Dark Fog towers coming to attack us. Like, they can send a chunk of units, sure. Like, let's see how many they're sending this time. 13 and a couple planes? No biggie. Because our base has plenty of turrets to deal with pretty much everything. Which means we are pretty much immediately going to go on the offensive once again. And we've done this rodeo a couple times, where we build a backline defense, and then we turret creep by sending belts full of ammo and turrets towards these towers, and then we blow them up. This time though, we're not going to attack the relay stations though, because that gets the space fleets mad at us, and then they send galactic battleships towards us, and we all get blown up. So not doing that this time. Also, so we can recharge our weapons and shields, I brought these little power tower things to help us charge faster. Anyway, we should be fine and ready to go, so let's load the weapon turrets. Let's get ourselves ready to go too, and let's cause a bit of a ruckus, shall we? And so it begins. To be honest, at this point, I can pretty much speedrun this game with how many times I've fought these guys. So I am confident we will be fine. Just have to again watch out for those things, the high energy laser turrets, because we are still very weak and we can get two shots. Looks like the missiles are doing well. Our own missiles are doing well too. And whenever we run a little low on power, we can get chemical engineering, JK. We can go over to these and we charge up in like 1 second. So moving back to the front lines, let's push these turrets all the way forward. Thank you very much. And get even more missiles and belts online. We can finally get our main missile batteries in range of the towers and destroy their stupid turrets and everything else. So always gotta watch my health. It looks like I got shot a little bit and I'm dying. Erp. Give me the charge. Thank you. As for the battle, well, we have the missile turrets close enough, so long as we can hold off the hordes, then we should be able to take out everything. Again, mostly it's those plasma towers. That one's almost down. Base is taking some damage. We've taken some damage. We've got to get back in there right now, actually. I built this turret here, and this turret over here can one-shot it. Oh no. Oh, it's so sad. Okay, maybe we don't do that anymore. And we let the missiles take out everything else. In fact, sure, let's put this one on supernova and destroy things with speed. Oh, except though, the Dark Fog Swarm is attacking. Oh, but that's just the tower, that's fine. 22 units, it looks like they're gonna go after my base. You know what, whatever, dude, because we're about to get their base. In fact, we just did. The foundation is secured. The other towers are going down. And how's our main base looking? It'll be fine, right? Oh no, they're going directly to the power grid. No, let's finish this up. Are these towers disabled? It looks like it. And we're not messing around this time. We are closing this up with a bunch of foundations. I guess then we'll let that all finish up. I'll go grab some more weapons and foundations, and then we will finally have control over our world. Now, is the damage to the base? Pretty negligible. We had a couple turrets ready to go here, so it's all good. Just lost the little tower here. So back to the battlefront. Let's quickly close this before all this reactivates. That would suck. Building's not fully destroyed. That's fine actually then. Need to move our turrets over this way anyway. Now with that clear, oh my gosh, they built it the second I was about to destroy it. Oh, you punk. Whatever, get your last troll in, and goodbye forever. The hole is sealed, and now the relay station leaves. Hello, energy matrix, goodbye. So yeah, the relay station just returns to the Dark Fog Hive, and I guess one day they'll try and reinvade the planet, but before then, we will absolutely have better weapon systems and defenses. For now, one last relay station's in our way. And this one is on a bit of an island, so we're gonna have to make ourselves a little approaching bridge and set up a back line of defenses, so when the swarm attacks us, we don't die immediately. And all right, it begins. Let her rip. Turrets online, thank you so much. You can just go supernova, fire all of your missiles all at once, please, and thank you. Enemies destroyed, fantastic. Our entire base is getting totally obliterated too, but that's okay. Have the power towers right in front of us here, so we're not totally dying immediately. Holy crap, that is a lot of units. But we got too many missiles for them, and we're already attacking the main turret there. And with that out of the way, the battle is all but done. There are just so many units though. Oh gosh, and they're shooting me. Egad. Just gotta make sure we're a safe distance away, and then these amount of turrets should be able to handle everything. Again, it's just like these super towers here that are always the main threat. Yeah, it's looking good. Let's creep the turrets forward then. Activate the supernova attack whenever the enemies are kind of cleared out. So then the missiles can do a super barrage against all of the planetary defenses here. Oh, that was a good one, bud. Fantastic. And let's do another. And another. And we're actually doing damage now to the planetary base itself. In fact, it's almost done. And now it is. So we just have to wipe out the rest of the towers around it and plug the hole. Oh, and just in time too. We ran out of rockets for our main turrets. Fantastic. Oh wait, we ran out of ammo for like practically everything. Holy. Oh, we have ammo on us though, that's good. Then we'll just download some stuff, activate the supernovas, and that'll wipe the rest out real quick. So no troll, lock that down, and goodbye, second relay station. Hopefully I won't see you for a very, very long time. And that's it. The planet has been conquered, but the threat is still out there. Whew. We can finally play the game now too. Oh my gosh. However, I will say, we could have also farmed these towers because they do drop like some special items, but I need a world to myself. We have lots to automate, lots of resources to gather, and plenty to do. So first, a super quick look at newbies number, what is this, 3? Something like that. All right, we got a little bit of science going up here, all kind of the basics. We're just trying to get all of the items together into a main bus of giant spaghetti, and then have all the items from this bus go into assemblers, create all of the starter items we need, and go into boxes. So we got quite a bit automated already, like turrets, wind turbines, fuel turbines, and all that jazz. And we can extend this bus even further. Few changes over the last episode though. And this time, we're taking the threats a little bit more seriously. So we have quite the battery of missile turrets ready to go in case of attack, along with ground turrets out the wazoo. Because I am sure the Dark Fog over there is gonna want to reinvade at some point. And when that happens, oh, we shall be prepared. Our defensive coverage is slight right now, but over time, the entire planet will be its own weapon system. For now, we need to get the automation going. Tech-wise, this is where we're at. Again, we never really make it too far here. We got like solar panels, reclamation to build over water, some basic logistics stuff, and nothing all too crazy, to be perfectly honest, aside from red science. We want red science. We need to get this though by getting oil online. So that is the name of the game today. We're gonna expand the rest of this bus so we can get the oil systems all automated, like the oil refineries and the oil extractors. Then we're gonna go around this planet, gathering up a good chunk of the oil and building one of our first permanent systems. So to automate new stuff, at least in this terrible system I have now, to get the oil extractors, we need some steel, stone, and some blue glow sticks, plasma exciters. Okay, We'll just haphazardly bring things around and try and get the system online. And don't worry about all the spaghetti, because this game has some pretty distinct phases where pretty much everything will change for the better. Because at the start of the game here, you have belts and these sorters to kind of move items all around. But later on in the game, you get drones to do everything for you. That tech is a little far out though, and it's this one, planetary logistics systems. And once you have these online, you have these little drones bring stuff to these towers, and then you can set up everything and anything you want all the time, everywhere, without even really a need for belts at all. So yeah, most things are gonna be temporary for a long time. Except, of course, for the oil setup we're about to build. No, that's gonna be permanent. Super quick though, how is our planet even looking? Perilous? You know, just the two hive fleets just chilling, like outside of orbit. Nice, nice, nice. But no, let's check out how many resources we have on this world. So we have about 20 million iron, 15 million copper, 42 million stone, a lot of coal, and then oil. We can get 44.2 oil per second across all of the little oil seeps across the planet. All right, that's great. You don't really need a lot of oil to get a lot done. You just need the refineries and stuff themselves, chemical engineering, and then very importantly, X-ray cracking. Oh, but that needs red science. Oh, so hold up, wait a second. I have slightly fibbed. We're gonna need one temporary oil setup. Right now, it's gonna be real simple. We'll build these refineries, which takes in the crude oil and then turns it into fuel and hydrogen. And fuel and hydrogen is like probably the most important resources in this game. The hydrogen, let me tell you, is used for literally everything. And the fuel is the perfect early power. We just dump that into thermal plants and off we go. We get like a quadrillion power per minute. At least in relative terms to our little early state of the game we're in. Let's just grab a little bit of that precious crude, and that will get our power situation sorted really quick. And then we just need the red science, which is made from the hydrogen that we're not burning for fuel, and then some carbon tube things. Energetic graphite, which just takes coal. Oh, but where will we ever find coal? Oh wait, yeah, that's everywhere. So with a bit more of that and a little bit of a reorganization, our red science is being made, and our science labs have all been moved over here. Decided should probably start thinking about where we want to have our oil stuff. So I filled in a bunch of the ocean here, and this little area will be our permanent oil and power zone. So I expanded the oil a little bit, grabbed the graphene stuff, and now we're making tons of red science. Because honestly, it's kind of hard in the beginning to get rid of the hydrogen, let alone make it, because you make so freaking much. Yeah, that's becoming red science. And then that's going over into the science labs over here to get all of the technologies we need, like max core energy, or better construction drones, or almost every other tech that we could possibly want for now. Ooh, wait! Specifically, like the before mentioned, X-ray cracking, which is the last piece of the puzzle we needed in order to make a proper oil setup. Let's kind of fly out of the way here for a moment. I'll show you how you kind of go about that. So with the oil, what you want to do is relatively simple. You want to build, I think, two of these beside each other in a configuration where you have the oil go into one, and that does the plasma refining, which turns the oil into the fuel and hydrogen. Then at the end of your system, you immediately want to have a buffer for the fuel and hydrogen, so you can store those in liquid containers or storage tanks, whatever you want to call them. And the big thing is, you do not want any products to back up with oil. So that's why you want to have tanks for pretty much everything. Anyway, after the tanks, the items will go back into another refinery to go into the X-ray cracking. That takes the hydrogen and fuel and turns it into the graphite and hydrogen again. Except you get more hydrogen this time, which will be very important later in the game. So at the end of the day, this is kind of what one of these setups can look like. You have the first stage here, next stage there. Oil goes in this belt, and everything goes over to the buffers, then back into the next stage of the system, out onto belts, and then into even more buffers. And All of this stuff can either be burned for power or be used in further processing. The main thing is though, is that this game has blueprints. So we can set this up once and then turn it into a snug little blueprint to use a million more times. Easy peasy. Just always want to remember to build horizontally most of the time, or else you'll run into problems building vertically. The game really doesn't like it when you build over tropic lines. It's usually just best to build horizontally. Main thing being here, blueprints are very good. Once you can copy and paste things, factories expand pretty quickly, you know? Oh, hey, there's like 24 machines built, just right there. Heck, let's go even further along with it. Why not? Let's use this entire part of the planet just to deal with a little bit of oil. I mean, a lot of bit of oil, but you're picking up what I'm putting down, right? Right. It's not like we're ever gonna stop wanting oil, that's for sure. Once we have all this fuel and excess hydrogen to burn, oh, we're gonna be making the megawatts out the wazoo. It's gonna be fantastic. This is also why you kind of want to have a good bus of items ready to go, because oh boy, you get a couple of blueprints and things start to go a little crazy, a little quick. You can eat everything, or there is much to do. Other thing of note here with the factories, since you can copy and paste stuff so easily, ratios don't really matter. Usually the answer is always just more stuff, except for oil. Oil's a little different. Like if say the hydrogen or the fuel backs up, then the whole system clogs up and you have a huge problem. So you usually want to have a decent ratio. And what I have set up here are sets of 6 refineries. So that way, since the recipe is 2 oil every 4 seconds is used, that equates to our 6 refineries here needing 6 oil per second, which is something easy. Plus, when you look at like practically any oil seep, they usually produce a little above or under 3 oil per second. So we can just like combine 2 of these together and send it into one of these systems and we're good to go. It keeps things nice and simple, at least for now. Because with oil in this game, you are guaranteed to run into some problems. Or at least a horrific amount of spaghetti. Oh, there will be spaghetti. So much spaghetti. Though to be fair, with all the spaghetti there shall be, it is ever so satisfying to build belts right across one of these horizontal lines here. It looks so pretty. But not as pretty as a fully operational oil setup. Look at all the colors, eh? It actually is like beautiful. Oh, the spinning, oh, the lasers. I don't know exactly how this all works. I don't really care. Look at all the fuel being stacked up. And look at all the power we're generating. It's gorgeous. Of course, though, things are starting to back up, so I'm gonna have to figure some things out pretty quick. Man, I'm just happy, at least for now, we have a real power supply going. No starter turbines, no nonsense like that. No, we are moving, we are grooving, and power is going from down here up to about 168 megawatts. Not bad. Almost double our consumption demand. That's with things like half working. And of course, we can do things like this to make things work maybe a little bit better. That gets a couple more plants online. Then same deal over here, maybe. Or actually, we could bring all the hydrogen over this way, and then over here we could probably set up a proper science lab for all of our future research. Ah yeah, that'll be some good stuff. But for now, I am pretty happy with our progress. We have our main bus, we have a good line of defense, and we have all of the power in the world. Well, not really, but it's a lot. And so, we're gonna call it here for now. And if you enjoyed, remember to subscribe for more. But until next time, I hope you have a fantastic rest of your day, and bye-bye.